Hey, what's up? Today I got a beautiful pork recipe for you. Braised pork medallions in a mushroom, feta, and white wine reduction. Fantastic from start to finish, and you'll probably get it done in about 30 to 40 minutes all in. So, first things first, as usual, preheat our oven. We're gonna go hot and heavy on this, about 425, so about 210 to 20 degrees Celsius. Get that off and preheating. Now here's the thing, beautiful one pot meal, can't beat it. So to get us started here, get this out of the way, I've got about 1.5 pounds of pork. So as our golden rule of hygiene, I've got a separate knife for my raw pork, which is acrylic, and underneath is my wooden cutting board for the other veggies or whatever else I'm going to use to chop. And along with that, it's going to be another knife as well. Beautiful. Our pork is cut up. Time to throw a little olive oil in our pan here just to get it going here, which is perfect. Get that off and in there. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You're gonna go in hot and fast on this. Rule, chuck this now. Done with it. Give that a quick stir so it doesn't catch on you here. And just keep moving those around until they're brown. It's time to start seasoning up here and kind of adding a little bit of flavor. So a little bit of salt will go in there. A little bit of fresh cracked black pepper, just like that. And just keep stirring this around. This meal is actually pretty quick because most of the cooking of the pork gets done here at this stage, at the browning. When it goes into the oven, it's only going to go for about 20-25 minutes just to get everything incorporated and combined in terms of flavors. So leave that working there. Onions. For this, I'm going to take 2 onions, and all I'm going to do is slice them up. No need to finely chop them. It's all part of the texture, and you don't need any mad ninja knife skills. You can just cut these any way you like. Just fast or slow, and big pieces, little pieces, it doesn't matter. So move these in here, just like that. All right, now that our onion's been added, just let that kind of cook away for a couple, 3 minutes until everything gets incorporated and the onion starts becoming translucent. Now our pork and our onion are well on their way. Time to add the next little thing, which is a couple cloves of garlic. And just squeeze them in there. Nothing complicated. And this will provide another flavor addition to this. Now here is the thing. Always, for those of you that don't know this, always try and add your garlic after your onions if you're sauteing them together. Garlic has a much lower burning point, and there is nothing worse than having like that shitty taste of like burnt garlic in your food. Roasted garlic, magnificent. Burnt garlic, not so much. All right, now we're getting some nice color action here. This is pretty much ready for the next step, and the deglazing. This is where our depth of flavor comes in. So for this, I'm gonna take a little bit of white wine, whatever you got. In my case, this is a Riesling. You can use a Pinot Grigio, whatever it is you drink will totally work. And do about a cup, what the hell, or so. Who doesn't like white wine? Let this go for a couple minutes, 3 minutes. Let the wine burn off in terms of the alcohol. We're gonna be left with that beautiful depth of flavor. And also, while this kind of heats up, it's going to lift those flavor bombs at the bottom that are on our pan. It's going to be absolutely remarkable, fantastic. The next thing, I'm going to take a little bit of parsley. I'm going to chop it fairly fine. Parsley and pork go well together. So I'm just going to chop that up real quick, throw that in there. Now, here comes the mushroom part of this dish, and it's also the cheat. Condensed cream of mushroom soup. After this, it's going to taste like it took like 3 days of simmering. But you're going to have such a beautiful depth of flavor, it's going to be unbelievable. And you know what? Your guests or whoever's having this will actually never know. So now that this is kind of in there and our alcohol has burned off, I'm going to take this. Yeah, I know it. And just like that, I'm going to pour the contents of the can in there. I'm also going to take a little bit of cream, heavy cream, and also pour that in there. Maybe half a cup. I don't want to go too thin on this. I don't want to kind of really kind of water it down. I want a consistency there of almost like a gravy-like consistency. And this has come give me a hug and cuddle me written all over it. And don't let the ink fool you. I'm a cuddler. So anyway, now moving along with this, let that kind of heat through and let the mushroom incorporate. Like in most of my recipes, there has to be a Greek element other than the guy that's showing you them. So what am I going to do this? I'm going to add a little bit of feta. I know. We can't forget of the feta. So for this in here, I want to give it that little bit of a twang. And I'm going to only put in maybe 40 or 50 grams of crumbled feta into this. And this is where the magic will truly start happening, because this feta is going to melt down and it's going to become almost like a seasoning in here. Let me just wash my hands real quick. And it's going to give you that tangy brininess in the back, and it's going to be fantastic. That's it so far. Next thing, boom, into our oven for about 20-25 minutes. Like we said, at about 425. If you're Greek, you're going to do about 30 to 40, who knows how long. But typically this dish only takes about 20 to 25 minutes. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. It's been in there for about 20-25 minutes, and it is done perfectly. Oh yeah, baby, look at this. Check this out. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just leave this here because I have a really bad habit like of incinerating like my hands on this. It's totally time to taste this. I've been like so excited. I've been waiting for this. Like I said, it's been in there for about 20-25 minutes. It's done to absolute perfection. Everything is become incorporated. The white wine, the essence of the white wine is all there. Oh my gosh. Let's try this. Let me try a little piece here. The pork. Look, okay. What are the odds of like me like eliminating part of my tongue? Got a little bit of onion there. Oh, by the way, the feta has completely like disintegrated in this. You can't even see it anymore. It's all part of that flavor twang in the back. All right. No time like the present. Oh my God. I wish I could say a really bad word right now, but that's how good this is. The pork is like literally dissolving. It doesn't even need much chew. There's such a perfect balance of flavor. Absolutely phenomenal. And in like what, less than 45 minutes total, you're done, start to finish. And remember, with this, You can serve this plain on its own with a little crusty bread, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, baked potatoes, rice, side of veggies. Totally, totally will work. Absolutely fantastic. You also have an option for spicing this up a little bit with either some sriracha or some chili flake or pepper in this. Totally up to you. This will work. Unbelievable. So, thank you so much for watching. That's it for this episode. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, smash that like button and subscribe. And check me out online at kensgreektable.com, where you're going to find this recipe and so many others or so many more. And until next time, my friends, thanks for watching. Bye for now.